morning from the 2019 Annual Pass Holder Preview Day here at a very windy Legoland Windsor Resort. Stabilisation is going to be a bit like this today, a bit everywhere, like you probably saw from that opening shot. We've got gusts of up to 50 miles an hour today, and yeah, like obviously Legoland is built on a hill, so we're in for a very windy vlog today. Of course, yesterday I had a great time at Chessington, very busy. We didn't get loads of rides done, but we saw all the updates for 2019. Of course, we also experienced Room on the Broom. It was really good actually, we enjoyed it. So check out our review that's now online, along with the full vlog from the park as well. But yeah, we just arrived. I've not done the Annual Pass Day here for a few years. I normally come for the opening day, but just because of how it was timed with obviously coming down to Chessington yesterday, I thought this time let's try the Annual Pass Day. Normally, like last time I did this, it was very, very busy, and I think we're in for a busy day again.
Very busy day, windy day.
It's going to be a similar format to yesterday. We'll do a few rides and stuff, but mainly see the updates around the park. And Alice just spotted quite a big update actually, so we'll spin around this way so you can see it in the background.
Guess what it is?
There we are. So here's the entrance turnstiles to Legoland Windsor.
Oh wait.
What's changed? The entrance turnstiles are no more. They have ripped out the turnstiles, which is quite an interesting move. Obviously I spent time working at Alton Towers working on the turnstiles, and I always said it'd be nice for them to all have hand scanners, especially with doing a lot of annual passes now. Gets people in quicker. They've ripped them out here, so is that going to be something what we're going to see at Alton Towers? For me, especially working on the turnstiles for so many years at Alton Towers, I think that's a really good move by Merlin. Yesterday at Chessington, we did notice the turnstiles were still in place, unless that is going to change. But yeah, they're using some sort of, like, is it an iPhone or something?
It's like an iPhone with a battery pack on, so I'm guessing that's the new system.
Without boring you all and getting too technical into the system they use and stuff, basically a few years ago they upgraded the system behind all the ticketing and things, so this is probably the start of them changing over to something new across the park. So yeah, it'd be interesting to know what your thoughts on that. Are you an annual pass holder? Do you wait a long time at the gates? Do you think it's going to be better with this new system? Comment down below, let us know in the comments. Leave Bar One on YouTube. Of course, yesterday we also saw lots of fans of the channel. It was amazing. We had something like, how many photos? 72 in the end.
Photos,
it was more than at the end of the vlog, because we went in the hotel for a little bit afterwards, and we got recognised a couple of times there as well. So, windy. Entrance looks really fresh actually. They've painted up quite a few of the entrance kiosks, the buildings around here. And the good thing about Legoland, it's the busiest theme park in the UK. They always look after it. It always looks nice and fresh. And yeah, I'm looking forward to seeing what changes we've got, including a first look at the exterior of the Haunted House Monster Party, a new dark ride of a Coma Mad house that is opening in April. So we're going to be here shortly after the opening for that. But yeah, like I say, it's not open today or anything. We're not sort of expecting any previews and things, but we'll head down there and see how close we can get to it. I think that's probably going to be our first call, and have a little look at that and get some pictures and stuff. But yeah, welcome to the vlog from Legoland Windsor Resort Annual Pass Day 2019. So talking just about the Haunted House Monster Party, from here we can actually get our first look at the show building for this attraction. And there it is. Not too sure on the what looks to be just some paintings on the side of the building, but of course we'll see it a lot closer. Hopefully it'll look a bit better down there. But from up here, yeah, especially when you look at it compared to like the Castle Hotel, what's just next to it, you know, what's got that really nice sort of theming around the sides as well. It'll be interesting to see, you know, if they are going to finish that off around there. But yeah, just a bit of painting and things on the side at the moment, so hopefully there's more to come. Obviously from here we can't really see the main facade itself, so we'll go down there and see it a little bit closer. Right then, so the plan was to actually take a ride on Coast Guard HQ, but as you can see, it's like we're in a tropical storm, isn't it? I'm like I'm in Florida or something with these palm trees here. But yeah, it is closed at the moment. To be honest, I'm not seeing many rides going around, but obviously in terms of the weather, it's not the park's fault, is it? You know, they can't help the windy conditions, but you never know, we might get on this later. There's some staff there and boats look like they're ready to go, but yeah, quite a lot of this fence, if we look around the side of the construction site here, of course, for the Haunted House Monster Party, yeah, it looks like they're going to have to put all those back up and try and secure those a bit more. obviously before the ride opens just here. But yeah, the plan was to go on that to get a better look at the construction site. But here we go. Here's our first look at the Haunted House Monster Party now that the facade seems to be finished. And as I said just, you know, in terms of the back of the building, it doesn't look great at all really with the painting. But the front here, it does look very, very good. And you look at all the little details on here. Of course, you've got the bunting that's sort of hanging up there on the front, all the windows and everything. I mean, I love Lego, and they really get the details right, don't they? I mean, look at the windows there. It looks like a big version of what you'll find in like the Haunted House play set that you can get from Lego. It looks fantastic. Obviously, the windows like boarded up there with the like the fake like wood going across. This style effect, what we've got going on here with the bricks. And yeah, like the actual detailing, especially on them windows, looks really good. Spider there on his web. And this window is very nice here. Like I say, they look just like the miniature Lego bricks actually do. And yeah, when you look down here at the concept art that we can see on the front, and obviously a little image of it, you know, it does look very similar to that. I'm a little bit concerned about the quality of the roof tiles, especially in the drain, especially in the wind today. Every so often, let me see if I can catch it. I mean, we had a few big gusts a minute ago, but some of these roof tiles are actually blowing up just there. You are. You see it on the front just there. So I'm a little bit concerned about the quality. If you just watch there again, you see it lifting up. And it was lifting up quite violently just, there we go. So yeah, I'm a little bit concerned about the quality of the building materials there. And this piece of drain pipe on the side just made a bit of a noise and like it's been flapping around a bit. So I'm sure, you know, that'll get sorted. We've got to bear in mind there's a while to go. It's not until the 13th of April this is set to open. But yeah, we might see a little bit from around the corner just here. We'll have a little peek around the fence, shall we, see what we can see. Obviously we're going around to Atlantis shortly to see from around there. Oh, but there you go. Yeah, you can see around the front. Obviously the entrance to the queue line, obviously the pre-show areas, some balloons there as well. Yeah, it looks nice. Like the building looks very detailed. Obviously we've got all the permanent lighting what's been installed here. I'm not too sure on these buntings how long they're going to last before they're going to need to be replaced. It makes me laugh, like they put the bunting up, but obviously they still haven't finished the flooring off. Like you just assume that they'd finish like all the tarmac and stuff off first, wouldn't you? You know, and then the bunting would go up. That's a little look at the entrance to the queue line by the looks of it. As we can see, you've got all the metal in place there for some signage. Yeah, again, like, but the signage isn't in, but the bunting's up. It's just an interesting way of doing it, isn't it? You'd think the bunting would be put up one of the last things, wouldn't you, really? But yeah, I think we'll see quite a lot from around by Atlantis. We'll head round there shortly to the Submarine Voyage, because as we can see, the path runs right round the side there, and it looks like they've cleared quite a few of the trees there as well. So yeah, we'll make our way around there now and have a look at what we can see. But obviously, like I'll mention a bit for you in case you've never been here before or don't follow it as much, this path normally leads you straight up to Atlantis, but it was closed all throughout last year whilst the construction was taking place. But yeah, anyway, we'll make our way round and have a look at the construction from round at the other side. Just walking through Heart Lake City here, just thought I'd show you a look at the building for the Haunted House Monster Party from here. Obviously this is the show venue. We don't think there's going to be any shows today, there's nothing advertised, but they have just put this sign out about open rehearsals. I actually love the shows around here. I think it's a great show venue, probably the best show venue that Merlin have got in the UK, to be honest. Just the big open space, a few thousand people can all stand around here, buildings and stuff around the side. It's a great show venue, and to be honest, even if you're not a big fan of Lego or Legoland, you might enjoy coming to see this show, to be honest. But yeah, like the building itself, so I'll zoom in from here. It doesn't look as bad from here. Obviously, you've got to think we are still in, well, late winter, start of spring, aren't we now? So leaves will start to come in these trees soon, and it'll sort of block it in a little bit. But yeah, for me, it actually looks worse from round the path at the side than it does from here. And I think because you've got the lighthouse in the middle and other bits to look at, it kind of just, you know, you don't really see it as much, do you? It distracts you away from it. But the music's great at Legoland, isn't it? What are your initial thoughts on the monster party from the outside?
Well, I mean, the building's certainly a monster of a building at the back there, isn't it? But, no, I quite like the look of it. I think the facade looks like we'll continue dancing.
You'll be coming down, won't you, later this year to come and have a ride?
To be honest.
Yeah, come and have a go.
It's definitely worth seeing. I do like a Vekoma Madhouse. I'm an excuse to get the new one, especially in the UK. You know, great.
He's got them stupid glasses on again today. Look at him. Like, you can't see anything out of him.
You wear stupid glasses.
No, my glasses are actually because I can't see properly. They're silly glasses because of nothing. I think you should chuck them in there, to be honest.
I mean, that's
yeah. What? Yeah, go on. No, you normally trample on them, don't you?
Normally.
Right, this way. Carry on. Great, this is too repetitive
just
now.
Like you trample on my dream.
Yeah. Oh, hey, well, we've got the American dream. Come on.
If we make it that far. you might not if you carry on insulting my fashion.
Yeah. Insulting his fashion. Is he still in his pyjamas this morning or something? So we've just come round here to the other side of the Haunted House Monster Party. Unfortunately, we can't quite get where we wanted to because Atlantis is closed, and for some reason these aren't actually letting us up the path to go and have a look. But there you go, fair enough. We have a little look from here for now. Hopefully, when Atlantis does open later, we should get on it. I mean, Atlantis shouldn't be closed due to any weather conditions, because obviously it's an indoor ride, you know, where it takes you with all these sea creatures. It's a very nice ride, actually. I enjoy it a lot. But yeah, I'm not sure why they won't let us up the path, but there you go. Rules are rules. Anyway, here's a little look at the show building from this side. Again, doesn't look great at the back just there, but I think when there's some leaves on the trees there, it will cover it up a bit more. Obviously, you know, you've got the train tracks that run around the side as well. In terms of that, it is supposed to be opening at some point later this year. Obviously, last year the railway was closed. It's a good ride here at Legoland. Of course, with it being such a busy park as well, they really need all the capacity they can do. So yeah, it will be reopening at some point, the train, but obviously we can expect to see the new haunted house open first and the train come a little bit later, because the tracks do run right through the site just there. But yeah, as you can see, you know, a little bit round the side. Hopefully we'll be able to come back round here later on if Atlantis does open and actually be able to walk up the path. Not too sure, like I say, the path, you know, there's no construction going on the path. The fence is all blocked off and stuff up there anyway, but there you go. We'll yeah, well, we'll come back a little bit later on and see it.
You just can't get to it.
Yeah, I was going to make a purchase as well.
I
yeah,
like 20 cats.
Yeah, oh, gutted. But anyway, let's have a little walk round. I think we're going to have a little ride over on Laser Raiders. Right then, so we're just walking round towards Laser Raiders, and it looked like it was going to open, and it has done. First ride of the day here for him. There we go. Squid Surfer. I decided to stay off. Thought I'll have some fun trying to activate these. Come on, give him a soaking. Yeah. Look at that, he's off. So if you've ever been to Portaventura in Spain, in Sesamo Ventura, the Sesame Street themed area, they've got one of these there called Magic Fish. Obviously this one was here long before Magic Fish, but that's a bit nicer themed. But the good thing with this one, there's two of them, there's another one over there to increase the throughput. But obviously there's only one open today. Here we go, here we go. Come on. Oh. I'm concerned about his bottoms, they're falling down. Yeah. Come on, come on, come on. Oh, a bit too soon. He's good, this guy, he's good. Yeah. Who's trying to get him? Yeah, there's like these little buttons, a few different buttons around the side that you can press. Oh, it's good. Quite a long cycle as well, actually. Here's right over there, come on. Woo! Oh! Keep missing you every time. Oh! There we go, mind the bump, mind the bump. Got one more, is that it? Here he is. I bet you're cold now. Cold milkman. Right then, so we've made our way over to Laser Raiders, and the good thing is they've actually refurbished the front of the ride just here. That's fantastic to see. Looks a lot better actually than it did when it opened, in my opinion. Look at the colours of all of this now. Obviously, you've got all the blue and yellow. Very clear. It looks a lot better than it did before. Of course, you've got like the cream colour on the building itself. New signage up there. It looks really fresh. Hopefully that means there's going to be some changes inside the ride. As you know, this is one of my least favourite rides in the UK. It really is. Down there at the bottom for me. It's not a great attraction, and the fact it gets silly queue times.
It's on an hour.
You know, yeah, like it gets silly queue times. So hopefully we're going to see some changes inside, because the facade looks a lot better. So yeah, let's go inside and we'll find out. Here we go. Laser Raiders. Let's go. Whee! I'm not even bothered shooting on this. Yeah. It's the noise what annoys me on the gun. The fact that this ride gets queues of over 2 hours is crazy. I think my issue with this ride is the scenes are just way too open. Like you look at it here, it needs to be closed in a little bit more. Like you can see all the roof, all these big gaps. I mean, like this big black wall at the side just here where there's nothing. I feel sorry for anybody that waits 2 hours for this. And I know, yet again, we're not the target market for this, but it's not a great ride. We're not the target market for some of Disney's rides, but they're still very well put together. There's a lot not working effects-wise in here as well. Alex is trying to shoot. My advice with this one is get here right at the start of the day. Don't bother at all, or last ride of the day. They're your 3 options.
Waited 3 hours for it.
Oh, there we go. We got the compressed air working. Here we go. These ones are working.
Why is yours working? Mine isn't.
There you go. It's Alex's gun that wasn't working. There we go. Mine's working.
Now, let's find Sam Susan.
Woo! Well done, everyone. Yeah, honestly, it's one of my least favourite rides in the country, that one.
Go, Why is nothing working for me?
Got a faulty gun. 2 hours for a faulty gun. I tell you what, we're going back and forwards a lot today, but I'm glad because we've got an Atlantis, so we're just in the queue. It's literally just open with a 5-minute wait, so lucky with that one. Anyway, just come off Laser Raiders, and yeah, with that, no changes inside, unfortunately. In fact, quite a lot not working, as you saw from the on-ride footage, but I'd like to know, in terms of changes in there, what would you like to see to make that ride better? Comment down below on the video. For me, like I said when we was on there, a lot of the scenes tend to be very wide, you know, you don't really get to see you know, like you just see like the black walls. You don't really get to see like lots of scenery and stuff in places. So shame about that. But anyway, yeah, we're straight on Atlantis Submarine Voyage. Quality ride this one. We enjoy it, don't we?
I've got to say, I'm so happy you brought me in.
Go on.
I've always wanted to come to the Palm in Dubai. I've always known it was special. And Sean said, Alex, we're going to Atlantis.
I got some sad news.
What?
It's not Dubai. We're at Legoland.
We've got a Legoland in Dubai.
But yeah, yeah, we're not. Yeah, forget it. We're going on Atlantis Submarine Voyage, and here it is. What a beautiful ride system, look at that. Let's go on. Here we are then, in our submarine. And yeah, there's only 4 of us in here, but we've got a slight issue. We've not actually left the station yet. And yeah, like the audio is out of sync with this one.
We're about 20 seconds ahead of ourselves.
Yeah, I think a bit more than that actually. Here we are. This should be where the audio starts now. Look, we've seen the bubbles effect here, and this is where it should have started. So yeah, we're a bit out of sync. But here we go. It'll be funny to see what happens at the end.
Looks like it's time to head back to base.
Oh, what? What?
Oh, no.
Back to base? Really?
What?
Hasn't even got started yet? Well, I'm not even joking, like, this is crazy.
Oh my god.
Isn't that weird though, when I was saying what it'll do at the end, and then it skipped to the end. We didn't even get the rest of the show. How weird is that?
We've done it. You've got control before.
I haven't seen anything yet. I mean, it started here, come through this flap. It's like the car wash, isn't it, for submarines?
Here we go. Ready? Now.
Press the button. Go, go, go. And normally this is when the door would open. And there we go, confirmed.
Oh.
But wait, we haven't even got started yet. Here we go, here's some sharks down here. Baby shark, do 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 do. Baby shark, do 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 do. Baby shark, do 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 do. Mommy shark, do 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 do. Mommy.
I can't condone your singing.
I'm not seeing a lot here. Oh, there we are, another animatronic.
Deep sea diving around the clock, bikini bottom, da-da-da.
Well, so we're now going to have to do the whole ride without any audio. I'm glad we only waited literally, walk on for it. Oh, Exit now. Right, mission complete. Up the stairs, everyone. Up the stairs.
Out the door.
Out the steps, that's it. Very clever how this ride works though. I may as well mention now, as I said. So obviously with this here, obviously, let me explain a bit about the ride system. We're basically on like a suspended track. And obviously here the water level stops just at the windows. Very clever for like evacuation purposes and stuff. You can see just out there, you know, how the water level stops. But if you're a kid and you're coming on this, you actually feel like you're in a proper submarine. Very well put together, a nice ride, actually manufactured by Mack Rides this. Bit of a different style attraction what they did, you know, really nice. I'd like to see more of these, to be honest. But yeah, same about the audio, but there you go. A silent ride. We're now entering the coral reef. Put some new audio in here, or is it just me? Sure we got some new audio. Well, that was an unusual ride on Atlantis Submarine Voyage. I've never had that before. I've had a few things not working on that before, like the screens and things, but never an audio fail throughout the whole of the attraction. But there you go. Yeah, I still really enjoy that ride. I'm sure it's just a temporary thing. We let the staff know. Best thing to do, to be honest, if you're going on a ride and then something's not working, let them know about it, you know, and then they can either take that one off or fix it, or, you know, that's
or add Baby Shark to the soundtrack.
Yeah, you never know. Can you imagine if we go on next time when we come back later in the season and they're playing Baby Shark on it?
Great.
But yeah, honestly, I'm glad we got in that quick because the queue has built up. I mean, we've not actually done too bad, to be honest, doing the rides that we've done. But also, of course, now we've managed to actually come up this path. Now we're allowed up this path.
Finally.
So yeah, I'm going to spin round and let's have a little look at the construction of the Haunted House Monster Party from up here. A really nice clear view then of the facade from this side. Like I said from round there, the details very nice, especially on the windows. Loving those. Being a big Lego fan, I really like how they've took the time to get them little details right. Still confused with the bunting, and we can see that a little bit better around this side, how all the bunting's actually in over the queue line just there. And let's just talk a bit about the queue line, because we couldn't see it that much from around that side. We saw the entrance, so just to put it into perspective, I was standing just under the train track, just where you can see the green over there. But yeah, that's the ride entrance we can just see there with the like the black steel structure. And this is all the queue line, and I must say, it doesn't look great at all in terms of, it's a massive cattle pen all painted grey. Not a big fan of the queue line there at all, to be honest. Hopefully there's some more landscaping and stuff to come all around the side. I mean, you can see how it's all the soil at the moment. Some planting and stuff to make it a bit better would be great. But oh my God, it is breezy.
It's a very exposed queue line as well. It's worth making
It is a very exposed queue line. I mean,
standing there in the wind, it proves how exposed it is.
A bit of shelter on that. I still don't understand why when they're building new rides in the UK, they're not putting more indoor queue lines in. I mean, Ninjago's perfect for that. It's pretty much all indoors, you know, with that. Well, it is indoors. In terms of the show building there at the back, this is probably the worst side for it. In my opinion, it looks worse on the two sides than it does from around the back. I mean, I don't think you notice it as much from Heart Lake City. But yeah, the front looks really good. Like I say, I'm a bit concerned about the quality of the materials, especially the roof. But yeah, in terms of the weather, it looks like literally it's taking a turn for the worse in the past few seconds there. It's just started to chuck it down, and it's windy, it's cold, and yeah, I think it's time to evacuate the area. Evacuate the area. Let's go. But that's the Haunted House Monster Party, and yeah, hopefully this path will be open again soon. Let's go and take cover! So that same shot that I did just of it absolutely chucking it down was only actually less than 5 minutes ago. And we've walked around to Ninjago the Ride, and look at the blue sky now. You would not think that it was raining like 5 minutes ago. It's just a quick shower. Absolutely crazy that, isn't it? But yeah, we've come over to Ninjago the Ride to have a little go on this. We thought with it chucking it down, we're going to go on it because it's a decent ride. We quite like it. We knew it had quite a big queue. It's advertised at 75 minutes at the moment, I believe. But I think we're going to brave it. This is the longest queue I've done at Legoland for quite a while, actually. But we're going to brave it, do you think? We're going to do it? If we're going to do it, we may as well, because there's not much else open, is there, at the moment? Because what's on the list? Viking River Splash, the Rapids is shut. Pirate Falls, the log flume's closed, the Dragon's closed.
Dragon's Apprentice, I believe, is closed.
If I was going to do anything, it was them 3, bigger rides. So we may as well queue for this and go from there afterwards. Yeah, have some lunch after and go from there. But yeah, current queue time 75, it's saying. So look at the queue times. They are, yeah, Pirate Falls, Dragon. But it's not their fault with the wind, Welcome. As we were saying just there a few minutes ago, at least this is an indoor queue line. That's the beauty of it. And it's nice bits of theming, to be honest. Every time I've done this, I've walked through quite quick. So we'll be able to look at some of the scenery a bit more this time. Welcome. Oh, there's a bin there. Yeah. Right, let's go. So we've got a bit of a Chessington World of Adventures over-exaggeration of the queue time system going on here today. We've waited maybe about 20 minutes so far. What would we say, 20 minutes maybe?
20 minutes.
Yeah, maybe a little bit over 20 minutes to get. I like Alex's impression of what you do on this ride. You don't have to watch the pre-show videos, literally. You just do this and there you go. But, you get Armake on Ninjago. But yeah, it was advertised 75, we waited 20, we got maybe another 5 until we get into the station. So yeah, it's been over-exaggerated by at least half hour. So yeah, always make sure you check the times. With this, it's quite hard because obviously you've got to come into the building to see the queue. But at least in most of this is inside. There's a little bit outside, but not loads. But yeah, let's go on the ride and we'll take you along.
At what point do you do this one?
Oh, there we go. He's so old, isn't he? There we go, he's up. Come on, crew. So you're just going to keep going like that. There's all your scores in front. No guns or anything. What scores you got? 18,750, 20,000, 22,000. Into the next scene now. It's still going. I've got a grand score of 0 at the moment. 53,000 is on 56,000. I feel like we're in an auction here. 58,000, 60,000. Anyone for 62, 63,000. You know what? I'm going to give up YouTube. I'm going to start working in an auction house. 66,000, anyone? Anyone for 70, 70,000, 72,000, 69, or 74,000. Anyone for 76, 76,000, 250, 250, 79,000. It's a nice bit of theming and screens in this ride. Oh, here we go, 97, 99, 100,000, 104,000, 106,000, come on. I want to see you get to 130, come on, let's see target. 106. He's getting that exercise in for that American trip now.
I'm a DJ.
Yeah, you are, yeah, you're a DJ and I'm in an auction house. Come on, 130 is your target, 150, can we get 70, 180, 90, 120, come on, 130, do it for Sean, come on, for Bebop Worldwide, for the viewers, for the fans, for everyone who watches this channel, 128, 130! Love it. With time to spare as well. 10,000 over now. Oh, well done, well done. No, nice ride there on Ninjago the Ride. Alex having a clap along to the wonderful soundtrack here in Kingdom of the Pharaohs. And you might be thinking, hang on a minute, are Sean and Alex actually going to go anywhere around the rest of the park today? Because this vlog so far has all been down this end, but I promise, after we've had lunch, we are going to go and have a look around the rest of the park. Like we say, I know, I'm sorry to tell you that. As long as, the wind dies a little bit, some of the rides should be open. I mean, you look at the trees now, the sun's shining, it's actually quite a nice day. Back up in Staffordshire where we're from, it's actually snowing today, so we're not doing too bad. But anyway, we're actually going for some lunch now. We're going to the chip shop and place your bets now. How much for a battered sausage and chips at Legoland in 2019? Here we go. Comment down below and I'll let you know in just a moment when we go and have a look at the prices for a bit of Sean's food review. Nice, juicy, battered sausage here at Legoland. Let's go. Here we go then, welcome to Sean's food review. I've just made the purchase, I've got my battered sausage and chips. Price for this year without annual pass discount, £8.49. But with discount it was £6.79, so we're not too bad, 20% off. And there you go, I've decided to take to the chips and the battered sausage, and it's very fresh actually. At first I looked at the chips and I thought, oh, they look a bit white, not like they're cooked properly. But actually, it tastes quite nice. I'm going to give it, take the price into consideration. We have had to sit outside, not enough seating indoors, so I'm going to give it 8.2 for that out of 10. So not too bad, and Alex has gone for a nice traditional pie over there. Look at that.
Pie and chips with a bit of curry sauce.
He's taking a big dunk there. Curry sauce, look at that. That's what you want to see. Come on, give us he's not really ate his pie. You can't give it an out of 10. Just from looking at it, what do you think?
7.9.
7.9. There you go. There you go. Anybody used to watch Dick and Dom in the Bungalow? It's like bogies, isn't it? We've got a 7.9 on the Sean's food review scale. But yeah, we're at the fish and chip shop. To be honest, I don't mind sitting outside because you have the nice views over of Heart Lake City. So we'll eat and then go and do some more rides. Fairy Tale Brook has got to be done today at Legoland. I just love the thing. I tell you what, we might have had a bit of rain earlier on and it might be quite windy, but the weather's not actually too bad today. It was supposed to be chucking it down all weekend, so we've not done too bad over the past 2 days. But yeah, just walking up here past the driving school, and I used to love this as a kid, and talking of the wind, that wind turbine over there, a Lego model, I'm pretty sure that that is new and was not there last time I was at this park, which was over Halloween and for the awesome fireworks last year that I really enjoyed. Yeah, that wind turbine, I'm sure it wasn't there, unless maybe they put it in towards the end of last season. I'm not too sure, but I'm not going crazy. Maybe it's been there for years, but well, I know it's not been there for a lot of years, because when I was a kid I used to go on this and my parents brought me, and my mum and dad would stand here at the side and I'd be over there on the cars going round, and that was definitely not there. But and it looks quite new. Let's have another zoom in, standing still. But yeah, it looks very new, that does to me. So I think it's a new addition for this year, or maybe it was put in late last year, but I don't know, maybe someone knows more than I do about it. So comment down below on the video and let me know if you're a Legoland local. Come here quite a lot. But anyway, we're gonna have a walk around here. I think Fairy Tale Brook is closed. I can't see any action over there in the queue line. I don't really know why that's closed in the rain and wind. That shouldn't be causing any issues, so we'll go around and have a look. But yeah, it rained earlier on. Yeah, let's go and find out. Here's Alex over here, chatting away. We've seen so many fans again today. It's closed. It's closed, mate. Fairy Tale Brook.
I'm so sorry.
It's shut. I'm upset now. I've gone 3 hours for Fairy Tale Brook and here it is, it's closed. Oh, it's a shame. Something that never lets you down, rain or shine then, here at Legoland Windsor is Miniland. I absolutely love it round here. I have filmed numerous different vlog clips here over the years, and also a full walkthrough video actually of Miniland, so make sure you check that out if you want to see all of the models in a lot of detail. Of course, every year they're always updating bits, taking some models out, replacing them, updating things, updating some of the bricks, what they've used over the years. And obviously Lego has advanced so much, hasn't it, since they first brought it out in terms of different colours and things. I remember when I was a kid, you couldn't even get like lime green Lego bricks, also orange Lego bricks. So now they've really brought out a lot of colours, and a lot of the models and things have been updated over the years. But like they've been gradually replacing certain sections here, like some of the tarmac's being done in certain areas. This looks really fresh around here for this year actually. Obviously they have to look after all the grass, make sure all the shrubbery and trees are all kept kept to the same scale as it all. And recently, over the past couple of years, they've actually been replacing a lot of the train tracks as well. There's no train tracks on this section, but there is a little bit further round, and Miniland is huge all the way around this section here. There's Holland over there, but yeah, let's have a little look at this bit of work going on. When we came in the summer, there was like a beach area just here, and they seem to put a lot of activities and events on this section, but it looks like some sort of queue line running around the back, so I'm hoping they're not going to be putting in like a, I don't know, like a HP leisure stall or something. Hopefully it's going to be something decent, maybe like a, I don't know, an interactive show or something along here. But if it's got a queue line, which it looks like, maybe it's going to be like a character meet and greet or something. I'm not too sure. There you are, you can see over there the stage as well. It'd be nice if they did like an opening show every morning on there, wouldn't it? Yeah, let's have a little stroll around here. Here's the train track. Yeah, you can see how a lot of this has been replaced over the past couple of years. Well, this train doesn't seem to be going round. It's parked up just over there. There we are. Yeah, I do like all the moving features on these, and you think about how much time and effort goes into making one of these models, and then when you look at how many models there is, hundreds of them, really makes you appreciate how much work's been put in. Obviously over the years as well, they've replaced some of the real grass, like the AstroTurf style as well, like the fake grass, just to make it easier for the people who maintain it as well. Let's have a little walk around the top section. Just a little pre-warning before I do this clip, there's going to be a plug for my other YouTube channel and then a plug for our vlogs for later in the year when we're doing the America trip, so here you go. A little pre-warning for you, a little joke. So, of course, we've got this wonderful New York scene behind me. If you haven't already, head over and check out Adventure Sean, which is my second channel. That was my original channel before I had this channel, but now it's my second channel. There you go. And that's where I do videos away from theme parks, including a trip back in January, had over to the States, and I spent a week exploring New York. So check out that channel. And yeah, what else we got? Well, Alex, round here, come on.
Sorry.
You can do this plug. Yeah.
Okay, this is America.
America.
This is a scale model of America.
Scale? Yeah. Not to scale. Not to scale. There's Times Square down there. Love it.
So here we have America.
What are we going to see on our America trip? What's here in models? Come on.
We're hopefully going to see some human beings. I mean, and cars and taxis. I mean, that's...
The White House?
Well, it's possible because we are going through Washington, D.C.
It all depends on time, doesn't it? But we're hoping to. What we are going to see, though, is plenty of rides.
Yeah, and certainly the Arch. We're going to see that in St. Louis.
We are, and I've seen a video in that Arch on another of my favourite YouTube channels, Adam the Woo. It's not very often I mention the YouTubers, but Adam the Woo, I really like his channel. And he's done a video inside there, and basically you go up in a lift round the side. It's like a curved lift. It looks amazing, so yeah, I definitely would like to do that.
Exciting.
Yeah.
We're also going to see some crosswalks, as they call them. I mean, that's certainly something very educational.
It's great, this is.
Here's something I think is really, really important to mention.
A diner.
Boys Motel Cafe.
This is what I'm hoping to see on our trip. Roads like this with like rocks at the side, the real America.
I don't think the rocks will be a bit bigger, otherwise they're going to be pretty unimpressive at that side.
Yeah, yeah, they are.
The motels we stay in will be a little bit bigger, although judging by our previous experience, it's highly unlikely.
There we are.
But we are going to be staying in motels and stuff. So
what we're not going to be seeing is the Golden Gate Bridge, but that's a future road trip. They are. Yeah.
We'll worry about the East Coast.
We might go to San Fran at some point. I'd like to be honest.
That'd be really good. And maybe even see a baseball stadium. I don't know. I've never actually seen one in person.
We could see. Oh yeah, look at this. We might see a car being like driven on.
Trip.
Oh no! Don't say that. Oh no! Don't say that. Don't say
that's day one of the trip. That is.
Yeah.
Well, that's just before lightning rod.
If it opens.
Look how happy they are. Look at them all. They're loving it. That guy's on a cow. Oh, it's a horse. Same thing. Bank store. Look, like Wild West towns. I am genuinely so excited, but we're not going on Route 66. Don't get your hopes up.
No.
And it's also worth mentioning Moby Dick over there as well.
In the water.
In the water.
Can't forget Moby Dick, can we?
Can't.
And we're not going to the Luxor because that's in Las Vegas and I've already been.
Yeah,
so.
But
yeah.
ultimately, like, this is it. This is what we're going to see, just a little bit bigger.
June 2019.
It's the time.
The Theme Park Worldwide USA Strata trip is coming up.
Strata.
So stay tuned for that.
Can't wait.
Welcome to London. Here we are then, River Thames, Tower Bridge just there. Doesn't seem to be as much movement at the moment. Normally I have the DLR just running around here as well, I can't see it. Of course you got the London Eye there, or as it's known at the moment, the Coca-Cola London Eye.
BT Open reacher there, I wish I could have sorted my fibre out.
Yeah.
I'm waiting.
At least you've got it. There
Well,
we are.
yeah.
Waterloo Station, House of Parliaments. Yeah, it seems to be quite a bit not moving, which is a
There's a big
shame.
crowd gathering for the Royal Guard today.
There is.
Popular today. Is there any empty seats, Sean?
Oh, they've took them out.
Oh no.
Must be room refurbished. Yeah, obviously they're normally all on this little track and then they march up and down. There's a lot not working today. Makes me think maybe they've got it turned off intentionally because this guy is clearly going around doing bits of work, or maybe they've turned them off due to the winds just to stop things getting damaged maybe, because there's normally not this much not working. How you doing? Looks like I got that right, yeah.
I can confirm that we had turned them off because of the wind.
Oh, there you go.
we go.
That's
Confirmation.
confirmation. There you go. Windsor Castle looks like it's been completely rebuilt here. Look at this, brand new bricks on there. Looks really nice and fresh. That's what I mean with this. It's a constant like upgrade plan with this whole area. There you go. We had the official confirmation there, straight from the horse's mouth. Not literally. But there you are. Yeah. So they've turned them off for because of the wind. So there you go. That's fair enough. It just stops anything getting damaged, doesn't it? But yeah, I love this. There's just so much work that goes into it. Like, even when they're built now, it's more about the trees. I mean, you look at this, they've got to get the scale right, haven't they? You know, like, you've got this little building down here. You can't have these trees being too big, else it messes up the scale. Fantastic. Wind turbines aren't going very fast, though, considering how windy it is. Welcome to Scotland. Scotland, laddie. We're going back up to Edinburgh this year. We need to, don't we? It was all right.
If you're taking me, we'll go.
Yeah, I'd like to go back up that way. I enjoyed doing the dungeon up there. It wasn't like the best one. We said actually it was our least favourite, didn't we? But I'd like to go. Edinburgh was lovely, and M&D's, there's a lot of work going on, so I'm sure we'll go up there at some point. It was absolutely baking. Do you remember how hot it was that day? It was crazy, wasn't it?
Great summer though last year. It was a really, really nice summer to do some UK things.
It helped out the industry as well so much, so hopefully this year we're in for another nice summer.
I think it's worth mentioning that the Merlin Pass, I mean, obviously being an annual pass event today, they are still, I will still argue, the most valuable annual pass to any theme parks or attractions in the world.
Yeah,
I mean,
globally, yeah, and we strongly believe that as well, don't we?
yeah, I mean, you get in England and the rest of the United Kingdom alone, you get 32 attractions. You know, if you put a value, if you try and do it, if you think about each of the on-the-day price of any of the attractions you visit across the time having a Merlin Pass, you're saving yourself hundreds and hundreds of pounds on a day out.
Yeah.
You got your discounts and things to use as well. Your parking at the parks really does help. It's really
And the
worthwhile.
parks might not be perfect, but you're still getting a good day out, aren't you?
I
You
think
know.
you get very much value for money. I think, actually, to be honest, like having the premium pass now, this is my 9th year of having a Merlin Annual Pass, and it's still, I will not justify any other pass except for the premium pass. I've just thought it's been really, really
Yeah, with the
affordable.
parking as
Even
well.
for people who don't go that often, I think 3 or 4 trips a year to a Merlin theme park
Yeah.
is all you need to justify it.
You got a family of 4, get your 20% discount on your food. You've saved a lot of money as well.
And the
haven't
thing
you?
is, the family passes you get money off as well, just by upgrading to a Merlin family pass. And you know, now there's a pay monthly option. You know,
Yeah.
there's a variety of things for people, and I definitely recommend it. I will always, as long as the amount of parks and attractions that are included and the perks stay the same.
Yeah, like if
Take advantage
perks
of
start
it.
being removed, then maybe not. But,
Yeah, but generally
hopefully,
speaking,
you know.
everything's 20% off in these parks as well.
Yeah.
Fantastic.
We'll carry on our little walk around the park then. We haven't actually been anywhere down like the pirate area of the park, so we'll have a little walk around there, have a look at the dragon. We know it's closed still at the moment, but we're going to have a little look around, see if there's any changes around that area for 2019. So Pirate Falls Treasure Quest, which is the log flume just here, is testing, as we can kind of see. I mean, they've put some new fencing in for this year. Obviously, over the past few years, Merlin have put in, as we call it, 6-foot fencing. I know it's not quite 6 foot that, but that's just the joke what
I
we
mean,
made.
it's like Sean was walking over here and he goes, "Oh my goodness, look at the new fence." I'm like, "Where?" Because to me, I don't look down here.
Yeah.
It used to be, like,
You can see over it fine, whereas me, it's like my filming height. There you are. I'm not even doing that like just to try and be funny. That is genuinely my height for filming.
It's a great
There
view,
you go.
that is, isn't it?
Yes,
Very
some
impressive.
painted wood. There you go. But the good news is the ride is testing. If it does open, I will go for a ride on there. I can't take you guys on board on it, unfortunately, but I will have a go on it if it does open like in the next few minutes. But we're debating maybe calling it a day soon. I mean, we've done a few dark rides. We've had a walk around Miniland. There's no shows on today, you know, so it's like we've pretty much seen everything that we can do today, really. So we're debating calling it a day soon. But thought we'll have a little walk around here and have a look. If this does open though, I'll definitely have a ride on it. No effects though at the moment. Like I say, you've got all the water over here and press these buttons down here to activate it. Yeah, a bit of new fence, shame about that, but at least it's see-through for the kids, so the kids can still run up to the fence and have a look through. It's not like it's, you know, like blocked-in fence, so that's not too bad. But yes, keep out, danger. So I've walked around the corner and the Dragon coaster is in action. You've just seen a little shot there as well out the front. Beautiful facade for this. And also as well, Dragon's Apprentice is in action. So I assume maybe that's just opened as well. I'm just looking at this. I'm sure that sign is new. The video, you can't really tell that much, but it's got all LEDs in there. And yeah, it looks really nice and fresh, that does. Looks better, doesn't it?
LEDs.
LEDs. LEDs. They are. LEDs, but yeah. Go on, how long's the queue going to be, do you think?
Well, it says 45 minutes. I mean, I'm going to take a guess and say 45 minutes.
I reckon half an hour tops.
35, I'm changing.
35, they are.
And the winner gets bought lunch by the loser.
Look, we've already had lunch. Dinner.
Tea.
Dinner.
Tea.
Comment down below, dinner or tea.
Don't start this again.
Yeah. This is the longest I've waited for this in years. We are literally, we've just come in through the entrance. We've got to go all the way around here.
The Merlin challenge we waited down here. We got all the way up to the station and then it went down. So to the Dragon's
did we wait here from here, did we? We were on the steps, I think, weren't we?
Yeah. There's a bit of foyer.
Foyer. It's well themed there. It's worth going on for the dark ride scene.
Yeah, and the foyer.
And we think we've had a new sign. And so we'll find out. There might be some new stuff on the ride. You never know. It wasn't the same with Laser Raiders, was it? Like, that didn't happen over there. You never know. This is great though anyway.
We can hope.
It's a good ride this.
Very nice.
Yeah, nice family coaster.
The indoor section is probably one of my favourite little charms to any.
Unfortunately we can't film on this one sadly, but we'll see you when we come
All
off.
ride positions have been confirmed and I can proudly tell you, Sean, you are secure.
And just to check, yeah, you are secure, you're in.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Nice ride there then on the Dragon coaster. Always good to get back on there. Bit of a childhood classic for me, that one. It's not really a visit to Legoland Windsor without going on it, even though it did spite me and Alex actually when we did our 4 Parks Merlin challenge, didn't it?
I just got spiked again as I was going through the ride. I got hit by a bush on my arm.
But we got on it. It was advertised, what, 45? We waited about 25 maybe.
Yeah.
Like, it wasn't that bad at all. We also met some lovely fans of Theme Park Worldwide in that queue. So a very special shout out to all of you who was chatting to in the queue line for the Dragon coaster. Anyway, we're getting in our exercise now. We're walking up past Viking River Splash that is closed today. Like I say, the log flume, that's still closed. I thought I might do it, but still testing, but yeah, I'm not gonna wait around just for it today.
I can tell you, these workouts are working really well because you're out of breath and I'm feeling absolutely fine.
Oh, these hills, like, I think anybody who walks up these hills is gonna be out of breath. Like, it's nuts going up.
I mean, I feel fine.
Shut up. Yeah. Honestly, like, this park was not designed great with all the hills and stuff, but it was a safari park, you know, so it's kind of like they do it how it is, don't they? But
Once upon a time.
you get your exercise in. But I'll have to turn the camera off.
I'll put the
You're
glass on and give you a
tired.
bit of extra energy.
Oh,
You know.
shut up. Love a rest. Breaking news here from Viking River Splash. Look at this. They've actually painted the trough. Like, they put all blue around the side. That looks so much better. Like, I still wish the trough was dug into the ground like it should have been when it was built. But there you go, it's been painted around the side with this nice blue colour. So maybe that's why it's still closed at the moment, I'd imagine. Maybe it's still, I don't know. Is it still drying? I say that, but they've got water down in the reservoir, so not too sure. But yeah, there you go. That looks a lot better, especially around the middle section. Still wish that, like I say, it was either dug down or if they'd have just put some sort of mud all around, you know, filled it in with soil and then put landscaping on it. But yeah, better than nothing. Hopefully this will be back open soon. Like I said, we're going to be back here probably next month at some point. Give it a few weeks. Come along and have a look. You get to this point at the rapids and you think, right, not got far to go now. And then you walk up that bit, then you got to go round and round and round and round, and then you get up to the top.
I feel like it's time.
Go on. Oh no, not again. Not again. That's it, another £2 pair of sunglasses gone. Why? They weren't even broke.
Because I feel that I'm a changed man.
You're gonna stop wearing these silly sunglasses.
I'm tired of...
Oh, we can't snap it. Oh!
I'm tired of this!
I think you can get rid of the I'm a changed man after that part. If you can't snap
I'm
a
a
pair of
changed
glasses.
weak man.
There you go, yeah, I'm joking.
I need to go to America with my own self-confidence. So for that
Instead,
reason,
replace it with a cowboy hat, I'm thinking.
I was just about to say, I'm going to get myself some nice leather boots.
Can you do it this time? Maybe try going the other way. There you are.
Yeah, good thinking. I'm going to get some nice leather boots. And then I'm going to buy myself some lovely blue denim jeans. I'm going to get my inner Miley Cyrus out. And Billy Ray Cyrus, of course. Dolly Parton. And I'm going to go to America and change Alex the Milkman.
Wow, inspirational. On that note, we're going to carry on
To the top
walking
of
to
the
the
hill!
top. Let's go. I'll carry on walking up. We'll get up there, and then we're going to walk through Star Wars. I think we're wrapping it up. We're leaving a little bit earlier, not too much earlier, but a little bit earlier. And yeah, we'll be back again here at Legoland soon for some more updates when some more rides are open.
Someone give me an Oscar.
Welcome to Star Wars Galaxy's Edge.
Only one of the two is currently available, folks. But the rest will be open in 2023.
Okay, here we go. This is really good in here. I said this off camera earlier on. Like, Star Wars, you know, I don't like it, I don't hate it, I just don't really follow it that much. But when it comes to Star Wars attractions, everything that relates to Star Wars I quite like. But I enjoy this, I'm excited for Galaxy's Edge. I like Star Tours at the Disney parks, I like the meet and greets with like Darth Vader and Chewbacca. So yeah, maybe I am actually a secret Star Wars fan. Maybe. I have seen a couple of the films, not all of them. But I just feel like this is well worth a walk through. Great. Really nice, a lot of movement on these models as well. You've got lots of different interactives in here as well. There you go. I like stuff like that. Great for the kids as well. Really nice lighting and everything here. It's such an underrated attraction, right? Especially on a busy day when there's big queues here at Legoland Windsor. You can just walk into here, you don't have to queue up or anything, just walk in and just enjoy it. Like, it's 10, 15 minutes, however long you make it really. menacing. And when you've done the meet and greet at the Disney parks as well, and you see him there, huge. Not sure who this is. Don't recognise this one from Star Wars. Like I said, I've only seen a couple of the films. Should we touch him and see what the Lego bricks feel like? 'Cause it just looks really realistic, like, you know. Wow. But the hairs feel really real as well. Oh, crazy, isn't it? Funny Lego bricks. So it's a big Lego brick. He must be Duplo. I don't know. Too sure?
Oh, bless me.
You're right in there, sir. A nice walk through there of the Star Wars Miniland here at Legoland Windsor. Like I say, we're cutting it short by about an hour, mainly because we've done everything that we wanted to do, and to be honest, we've done a lot of the open rides. I know we've not done a few of the smaller rides like the helicopters and obviously like the driving school they can't do because it's for kids. The Coast Guard HQ did open up, but it had quite a big queue. So, you know, we're pretty much done for today, really. Just thought we'd have a look in the gift shop, see what we've got in terms of any new merchandise. There you get yourself a nice Lego mask there. What's he got? He's going on. How weird's that?
It's awesome. Everything is cool. When you're part of a team.
There you are. But isn't that funny? I was just filming that. I didn't actually see you with that on, and he came up behind me with it. Throwing the mask up there. You're going to try the Ivis jacket on as well?
Yeah, why not? I mean, that's what I'm here for. You get on my nerves, Sean.
Yeah,
Things aren't going to go so pretty.
What's that made out of?
It's a mace made of rubber.
Oh, that's alright. I wouldn't I'd say that if you whacked it hard enough, you probably would.
To throw that at you. Right. Wow.
Did you ever have much Lego as a kid?
I wasn't allowed Lego as a kid, Sean.
Why?
It's actually a very emotional story that I prefer not to tell you. Very emotional.
I have recently seen Lego are releasing, I don't know if you've seen this.
I haven't seen.
Lego slippers. And you're not actually made of Lego. You know when you're kids, you tread on Lego and it hurts your feet?
Yeah.
They're doing special branded slippers. So when you're walking around the house building Lego, you put them on so it doesn't hurt your feet when you tread on it.
That's pretty good, actually.
There you go.
We make one for plug sockets and the bottom of bedposts.
Wow. Email in. There you are. There you are. Let's carry on walking around this way. Of course, you can get all your different Lego model sets and everything in here as well. Oh, and they've got the roller coaster set up here. I would love the coaster. I've not got this one. I've got a smaller one. But yeah, me and Charlotte would really like this. We like building like Lego stuff together. She's bought me a couple of sets actually. But yeah, like this is a really good model, working model. And of course, you've got everything on here. Like you got a little ticket booth down the bottom. Yeah, I really like it. Expensive, but I like it. Yeah, there's not loads in terms of what's got the park branded on in here. But of course, you know, with it being Legoland, there's a lot of different Lego set stuff here. You know, like we like the Lego stores anyway, going to the one in London and stuff quite a bit. Just enjoy Lego a lot.
I'm a little bit lost. Just seen a jigsaw set, like a Lego jigsaw set, which looks pretty cool. It's like one of the Lego movie ones. But it says 2 to 7 years.
Yeah.
Is that how long it takes to do it?
Maybe, yeah. Either that or it's the recommended age. You ever thought about that?
That might make more sense.
There you go. Yeah. I don't know.
Oh, Sean.
Oh.
Halloween costume sorted.
Yeah. Mickey's Not So Scary Halloween Party. We'll see you there. But yeah, it's a big shop this one, right? Theme Ball Wide Line Yard there. There he is. Yeah. How you doing? There you are. He's got his way.
Not staff.
Yeah, not staff with that. Not staff. Staff, I say, but you know. Yeah. There you are. And there's Alex Crump set. How much for this one over here? How much for you?
£27.
£27.
With a Merlin pass.
Brilliant. Discount available. Here's some of the big builds that are available. But there you are. As you can see, you've got the Joker coaster there. Look at that. All use the same style track. Of course, the main coaster, the big one that you can get with the red track. I've got a smaller, like pirate themed coaster with grey track. And the Joker one's purple. Love Tower Bridge. £219 and 99. There you go. Nearly got that wrong. How can I get such a simple price wrong? Silent Mary. I don't think I've seen that set up before. It's really nice. Yeah, and people always say, Sean, you know, show me what there is in terms of pin badges. I don't really think they sell that many here, but you've got lots of key rings here. Like, look at all these keychains. In fact, they've got a whole wall full. $4.99 each for these. You've got different minifigures on there and different like Lego bricks as well. What an absolutely beautiful way to end the day here at Legoland. We had a bit of a mix of weather. We've had the winds, which they say was 50 miles an hour gusts. I mean, when we got here, it was quite windy, but this morning when I woke up, it was ridiculously windy, so it's not been as bad as expected. We had a bit of rain, didn't we? But mostly it's been dry. We had a tiny bit of rain when it chucked it down earlier on by when we were looking at the haunted house, but in general, it's been a good day. Yeah, sunshine. We haven't got on loads of rides because there's not been, oh, there we are, that's quite funny, isn't it? Not much wind, Sean. Yeah, famous last words. So yeah, like we've not done loads of rides, but we've done the major things, all the major things that are open today. Of course, it's not the park's fault with the wind. They posted out on social media that there was going to be some rides closed early on. We still came along, so yeah, you know, that's not a problem at all. Not the park's fault. They can't control the weather. But there you go. We've had a nice day actually. Going around, see the changes. I actually think the park looks quite fresh in terms of a lot of paint-ups. Like we started with the entrance here, of course, at the front of Laser Raiders. The front of the haunted house looks good. I'll be here to come and see that, of course, next month. Not on the opening day, but I'll be here shortly after for that one. And yeah, in general, the park looks quite fresh. I always enjoy watching like the pirate stunt show and stuff here. So coming along soon and seeing that when that's all in action will be good to do. Of course, the haunted house monster party. And yeah, just genuinely coming back and seeing like more events throughout the year as well. I enjoyed coming back for the fireworks last year, so I'll probably do fireworks again this year as well. But there you go, that's all for Legoland. That's all for the weekend. You enjoyed it?
I've enjoyed it. It's been great fun. Annual pass events are a good idea. I think, you know, hopefully we'll get to see many more annual pass events to come at the park. It's been really, really good fun.
Definitely. And it's worth pointing out, if you are free to come on the main opening day for some parks, especially here with it being on a Friday usually, you will normally get a lot more done on them opening days than you would do actually on an annual pass day. Mainly because, you know, these are normally sell-out events. I mean, they have been for years, so obviously you've got to reserve a free ticket and of course bring your annual pass along for it. But yeah, so make sure if you do want to come to them, you really have a bit of a plan in place, you know, and get your tickets early for that when they are released. There you go, check out our vlogs from yesterday at Chessington if you've not already seen them. And of course the next Merlin parks we're going to be doing is Alton Towers and Thorpe Park, where there's going to be lots of familiar faces around, of course, for especially the opening of Alton Towers. You're going to be there.
I am.
Of course we're going to see familiar faces like Lee, who's going to be working. Harry, I'm sure we'll see you out working opening weekend. Charlotte's going to be there on park with me. So yeah, it's going to be really good. Looking forward to lots of videos and yeah, like building up for this American trip really. It is getting close.
The season is well and truly underway now. Blackpool, you know, into Chessington, into Legoland, and then finishing off with Alton Towers, Thorpe Park.
Yeah.
The park's gonna be great.
Yeah, it is definitely. Thanks for watching me and Alex for another weekend of adventures and fun here on Theme Park Worldwide. And that means it's time to cue those credits.